Welcome to That Digital Take. I'm your host, Torri Webster. Welcome back to That Digital Take. I'm your host, Torri Webster, and today we're diving straight into the spooky, stylish, and altogether wonderful world of Wednesday, Netflix's hit that has completely taken over the internet. Season 2, Part 2 drops on September 3rd, and I'm joined today by 3 of the incredible stars bringing this gothic universe to life. We have Joy Sunday, who commands the screen as Bianca Barclay, Nevermore's Siren Queen, Georgie Farmer, who plays Ajax Petropolus, the shy but charming Gorgon with some of the best comedic beats in the show, and Isaac Ordonez stepping into the iconic role of Pugsley Addams, Wednesday's brother with a dark but lovable edge. Together, they've brought heart, humor, and horror to the show, and today we're getting the behind-the-scenes secrets, acting challenges, and everything that makes Wednesday one of the most talked-about series in the world. Please join me in welcoming Isaac, Georgie, and Joy to the show. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
And welcome to Canada. How has it been this week interacting with the Canadian fans? Like, have you been here before? Is this your first experience with the Canadians?
Well, definitely my first time with the Canadian fans. Last time I was here in Canada was years ago, but I've never been to Toronto.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
beautiful. What about you guys?
Oh, this is my first time in Canada.
Welcome. Oh, happy to welcome you.
I've been to Canada before.
Of
I've been to
course.
Toronto before. Yeah. Great place. Cool place.
Lovely. Okay, well, also I want to say congratulations on the massive success of the show. Like everybody else in the world, I'm a huge fan of the Wednesday world that you have all created. To get us warmed up today, I thought we'd do a little like quick fire. I didn't want to get, too hot and heavy just starting off. So let's jump in right into the quick fire questions. All right, number 1, dream co-star, dead or alive?
My mind just stalled.
In general or on the show?
Oh, it could be anyone.
Oh, anyone?
Yeah, dream co-star, dead or
Oh.
alive.
James Dean.
That we went on the show or that we just in general?
Yeah, to guest star on the show.
Oh, to guest on
Yeah,
the show.
yeah.
James Dean. on Wednesday.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh,
Yeah.
love that answer.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix.
As an actor, I admire Oscar Isaac. Great actor.
He's such a
I'm going to go with Naomi Harris.
Beautiful. I love that answer. How much do you guys improvise on set, or do you stick to the script?
I'd say that, well, I guess this is not a quick answer, but the writers are amenable to changes.
Yeah.
They are,
You get to
yeah.
play around a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, we're very lucky. They're always asking for like our opinions, and they really want us to sort of collaborate, which is really, really good.
What is harder for you, not breaking during a funny scene or crying on cue?
Oh, not breaking during a funny scene.
Not breaking.
I would say not breaking, yeah.
I'm the worst at that.
Are
It depends
you?
on who you're with.
Oh, okay. Who is the co-star that brings out the side of you where you break or you forget a line?
This one, Georgie.
It's my role. It's my role.
I love that. What
I
is
do try.
you try to get other people to break?
No, that would be terrible. No, we just
You have a laugh. You have a good time.
yeah. When I can, when it's like when it's
When it's
time
appropriate.
to work, I'll work.
What is one thing about being on a major Netflix series that has surprised you?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean,
I got it. Oh, sorry.
no, go. That took you a while. You must really want to say it.
But I feel like the when you have like your own profile icon, like when it's
that's
you can
fine.
do like a
Yeah.
picture of you.
Oh,
not
yeah.
that I have got myself as a picture.
No.
This just in.
Yeah.
that's not the case. But I feel like that was quite a surreal. Almost
Experience.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Is there a role that any of you have auditioned for that you didn't get that you still think about or that makes you kind of think about, laugh?
I mean,
Every-
how much time do you
how much
have?
time
I
do you
know.
have? Yeah.
This is the actor's life,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Let's just turn this into a therapy session.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so talk about that a little. So on this podcast, a lot of the listeners are like aspiring actors, people that are really curious about the world of entertainment. And all of you have been really blessed with this like fabulous show to work on. What advice would you have for a young actor that is like curious about getting into the world or being on a Netflix series? Is there a piece of advice that you would offer them?
I would say that, like, I mean, for me personally, so much of this industry is so uncertain, and just to be able to be working is such a gift. And this, like, the great thing about this show is you're working with so many incredible people that are at the top of their game, you know, led by Tim and Jenna. And it's just, I feel like this thing now in sort of acting where it's like there's two sides. You've got to be grateful for like what you've done and what you're doing, but still have that sort of ambition, I guess. But I feel like being grateful will keep you sort of grounded. And getting into it, I mean, just try and do it as much as you can, you know, whatever it is. The work is always going to be the work. And yeah.
I'd say that I think I've always thought that actors, we could all do more to empower each other and to empower ourselves. I think this industry can make us feel like we can't ask for a lot, and that we have to make ourselves smaller. And I think that our strength is in numbers. And so work with your friends, you know, collaborate together, but also speak up for yourself and let it be known that you're an artist, and, you know, that requires things.
I like that. What about you, Isaac?
They said it great. I mean, I was just gonna say like you're never too experienced for classes if you're not working. Like you definitely
Always be a student.
Yeah,
like one
always
of the
be a
best
student.
things
I mean, like
that's been said.
being on set is the best class.
The best learning, yeah.
But if you're not working, take classes. It keeps you fresh. Even if you already know the material, you're still like retaining acting.
And on that note, reading does get you a long way. I mean, not everyone has the resource to be able to take classes all the time, but reading a lot of the classics, you know, there are so many plays that you can watch of people doing originating plays that you can watch on YouTube, but there's websites that you can watch productions and you can learn from that.
You have all been also lucky to work with major influences in the film space like Tim Burton in season 1. What was it that you guys maybe took away from working with a director at that caliber that now you've even brought into season 2 and season 2 part 2 that maybe some of that original tone, those original notes have stayed with you? Am I asking the question or answering it? I don't know. Have they stayed with you? Has that influence stayed with you?
Yeah, for sure. I think getting to work with Tim it's just been the most incredible experience. I mean, in terms of from a sort of director and actor point of view, he trusts you so much as an actor.
Really,
he
yeah,
gives
he
you
does.
so much space to sort of figure it out yourself.
He gives you free range. He gives you like the layout and says, "Okay, I'll give the rest to you."
Wow.
Yeah. And then he'll come in and then, you know, he sort of gives you like the perfect note. Do you know what I mean? And he can articulate exactly, you know, like what he wants, you know, and you get it. And that collaboration is just so much fun.
If you really like, if his words aren't relating to what he wants, he'll go in and show you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's very cool.
Yeah, I was going to say on that note, the thing about Tim that's great is that he really forces you to step into your confidence as an actor because he just hands it to you, you know, so you can't check in every so often. You really just have to go at it and see if it works and adjust if he gives you a note. But otherwise, it is very much a, you know, self-made adventure.
Now, I love all of the portrayals of your characters in the show. And when I think of the world of Wednesday, you've got costuming, you've got set deck, you've got location in Ireland. What is it for each of you that actually gets you into character? I'm sure you each have your own different thing. Is it putting on the uniform? Is it stepping onto set? What kind of helps you fall into that role of Bianca or Ajax or, you know, or gets you to that place?
I think it's everything. I mean, as I said, the great thing and the lucky thing for us with this show is we're working with people in front of and behind the camera that are all at the top of their game, right? I mean, in terms of our like production design and costume, like Colleen Atwood, like, you know, it's just like there's no way that you couldn't just step into this world and automatically feel like you're at Nevermore. So yeah, for me, I just think it all sort of blends together, and it all is just so. It's the best thing as an actor because you feel like you're really stepping into Tim's world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me, I'd say just in general, it's always going to be the text. I mean, that's the source and that's what we work from. Even if you're not saying anything, what's happening in your surroundings is really what I draw from to step into character.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I mean, I would say stepping in a costume. I mean, seeing the set, seeing your co-stars. They all add layers.
Mm-hmm. So by the time they say action, you're like, I am Pugsley.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of Pugsley, you do an amazing job with Jenna of bringing also this like sibling rivalry and sibling energy to life. Was there anything behind the scenes happening to kind of build that chemistry or kind of get you to that place where you can really have that like nudgy sibling energy
I think over time it's just happened. Like
organically?
when I saw Jenna for the first time, the first thing she told me was, "Can I hug you?"
Oh,
Just to make it comfortable.
that's really nice. That's a wonderful
And
feeling.
over time, it's turned into that sibling energy.
Yeah.
I think.
Have you guys been able to take any time away when you do have time off to explore Ireland or find different pieces that can then inspire your work and you bring that back to the Nevermore energy?
We actually went to a horror house.
You did?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Unfortunately, I was not there.
Oh.
Well, me and Georgie did, and
Yeah.
a lot of the cast. I think Emma was there. Owen, who plays Slurp, he was there. And they just reached out to me and asked if I wanted to come, and I was like, "Hey guys, did you want to do this? Like, do you want to get together and hang out
It
at a
was
horror house?"
horrifying, by the way. Like it,
It was great.
Oh.
so
the
scary.
prosthetics were crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too
Insane.
scary for my blood.
Honestly, yeah, I was. Yeah,
There was this.
I was
one-
traumatized.
There was this
for
one
a
where
couple
like
days.
this girl was possessed. She was like shaking on the bed. She was like screaming. But like as an actor, like
You were even
I,
scared.
I was
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
wow, she's doing great.
There's appreciation for the art sometimes. You're
Yeah.
like, wow, this is beautiful.
No, they were amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Joy, I'll bring it over to you. I love, obviously, your portrayal of Bianca. You're a fabulous actor.
Thank you.
There is a glamour to this industry that is obviously very real, but there's another side of this industry, which is very long hours and like a commitment to learning long script and lines and all these things. Is there something surprising that you could share with the fans about the process of filming season 2, whether it was like a different energy because the show had already blown up or, you know, managing the social media behind the scenes? I'm sure you have some great insight into
Gosh,
that.
I could talk endlessly about this all because I'm really just so eager to share knowledge with actors. It's actually something I'm really passionate about. But I'd say stepping into season 2, it was definitely nerve-wracking because, you know, you want to make sure that you can find the same magic, and especially for Bianca because she's in a completely different place than she was in season 1. You meet her and she's so, you know, confident and has this, you know, kind of guard up. But in season 2, really become acquainted with her vulnerability. And it was important for me in this way that she feels stuck to not feel stuck as an actor and to find a lot of nuance. And so it was very exciting for me to, you know, step into her past and to really understand how she might respond to things in each moment, as opposed to kind of having this blanket, you know, approach to her sadness or her grief or her regret. So yeah, that was an exciting challenge, and I'm relieved that people are taking it well because I certainly was very in my head like, oh gosh, I hope I'm doing something that's interesting. And that's something as an actor that like you really have to learn to release when you're on the day, right?
For sure.
You can't know whether you're doing a good job, but that's not your concern. Your concern is to respect the text, as I said. So yeah.
That's so true. And do you guys feel potentially a difference now managing that pressure and understanding like, hey, we can't worry about what the fans are going to think about season 2. We really need to focus on the words on the page and do, you know, honor our characters in a way.
For sure. I think this time around it really stepped into it. And even just, you know, on the back end, as you said, with social media or the stuff that comes afterwards, it really is about respecting yourself as an artist above all, right? Because even though there's this huge platform that we all have and it can kind of get like, oh, this is just so commercial. At the end of the day, it is a persona and it is, you know, something that you're building. And so having faith in what, you know, originally started the passion really can get you through a lot of it.
And reminding even audiences, you're all just great actors. You're not actually your characters, which I'm sure there's that difference too. Like when you're approached on the street as, you know, oh, you're Bianca. And it's like, oh, I'm Joy. Hello.
Yeah.
And finding that nuance of like, you know, respecting the text, but also respecting the art of the craft. Can you talk a little bit about what it meant to you to land these roles and now hoping to, you know, build into season 2, season 3, whatever it might be, what that feeling is like as an actor to finally have that aha moment and make that Netflix series?
Crazy.
It's crazy. It's so surreal. I mean, I even still like have to it doesn't feel real that I'm on this show and a part of this show, and to get to work with such great actors. It's just such a gift, such a blessing.
I mean, I got this show, it was just a year into the pandemic, and I've been acting for almost 10 years, and I was going out to auditions in person, taking the bus to auditions. But this audition happened over Zoom, pretty much. I did a tape, and then my test was on Zoom. So I met Tim Burton and Alan Miles on Zoom. And that was surreal. And it was like,
wow,
the top half of me had to be Bianca and super confident, but the bottom half
your
was
legs
like,
are shaking underneath.
Yeah,
I remember before my Zoom, I was like shaking, and then when all the screens would pop up, the first screen that popped up was Tim.
Oh, it's almost unfair at that point.
I was like,
your nerves are shot.
I was like, this is not real life.
Oh my
crazy.
God. What about you? Your audition?
The same thing. Like, the first thing you see is Tim. Jenna was actually in mine.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
And I mean, at first it was like, Tim Burton, okay. But once you meet him, it's really like,
you settle in.
you definitely settle in, yeah.
Okay, I know we're short on time today, so I'll do 2 quick more questions. So, advice for actors when those nerves do settle in. We've all been in those positions in an audition room, in a waiting room, even on set sometimes. If it's a big scene, you've got a lot of dialogue. How do you kind of like hone in, become character, and also like something about being a young actor I find is like you can almost let your emotions sometimes overwhelm the scene. Have you found tips or had experiences on set where you've been able to, I don't know, master that in a way?
I mean, I struggle with that all the time. I mean, I don't even know if I could give sort of any advice on that. It really is, I guess, just a process. But one thing that I, getting to work with you a lot this year is I really, one thing that really stood out for me, I really admired your stillness in the scenes that we had together. And I think you just have a real ability as a performer to sort of be still and bring the emotion through stillness, which I really admired. So, yeah.
Thanks,
Wow, that is a beautiful moment.
Let's see what Joy has to say on that. Yeah.
But it also shows how present she is and how present you are. Yeah, which is beautiful.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
No, that was stunning.
For the emotion, I mean, depending on the scene, use it. And I think just like if you're not if you shouldn't use it for the scene, I think just putting it away and saying I did my best as an actor at the end of the day. Like I did my best.
And being okay with your best at that time.
Yes.
And maybe it's not going to be perfect, and everyone has an audition story where they've forgotten a line or done it wrong or not gotten the part.
Realize there was a second page.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, final question. There are whiteboards at your feet.
Oh, I saw these earlier and I was like,
So the final question is, if you could describe season 2, part 2 in one word, what would it be? Hopefully you all have different answers or maybe the same one, and that will be telling. Yeah, and write as big as possible so my
one word.
old eyes can see. Yeah, one word to describe season 2, part 2. Scary, spooky.
I've got mine.
All right, you can go first.
I can't pick one word.
Oh, okay.
just-
Tell me
yeah.
why. Tell me why.
It's just
there's a lot.
It's layered.
yeah, there's so much. There's so much, but I think the fans are going to be really happy.
I'll pick the first one that comes.
Okay,
to
you
mind.
two reveal at the same time.
Sorry, terrible answer.
3, 2, 1. Clock.
They had.
Whoa, with like devil ears.
Yes. I can't draw, so I'm really glad that you got that.
Yeah, I love that. I like that. It's the emotion behind the text.
Hers is a good one though.
Okay, share why mayhem.
Well, I mean, it's in the word. There's just so much going on and so many different directions it can go. I think every episode is a trip, and you can't guess what happens next.
All right,
so.
there's fun to be had. And
Yeah.
clock? What's a hint here? Tell me a hint.
Oh no.
He's like wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I'm right there with you.
Spoiler. No spoilers. Okay, sounds good. That's our takeaway. The fans can take away the clock and keep our eyes on the clock. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here, and congratulations on the success of the show. Season 2, part 2 coming out September 3rd. Everyone's going to be there, of course, and we will all be waited on bated breath to tune in.
Ooh,
So
I like
thank
that.
you so
Waited on
much.
bated breath.
That's actually.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.